Hey y'all, Bubba here. Today in this video, I'm going to teach you how to cook like a pro. We're going to make what I like to call redneck crostinis. I'll take you through, show you the ingredient list, step by step how to do it. Great for any appetizer at a party. If you want a quick meal, supper, dinner. These that I made are vegetarian style, no meat at all in them. So you take this recipe and add your variations to it. You can add your meat to it, change it up, however you want. I hope you enjoy the video. Alright y'all, today we're making redneck crostinis. You need one artisan baguette, harder the better, get day old. Cheese of your choice. We have mozzarella. We got green onions, parsley and cilantro fresh. Pesto in a jar or make it yourself. A video down the road I'll teach you how to make it. And some butter. There's your ingredients. Now let me show you what you need to do. Pesto and the butter, the cheese, set all that aside. Your herbs and your onions set aside. Take your bread. Take a bread knife. Slice your bread. The ends the rounded ends you don't really want. But slice your bread on the bias. Like that. Bias cut. Or, if you don't know what bias means or you don't speak my language, cut your damn bread at an angle. Just like yay. Now, depending on how many you want, each one of these is going to be the crostini. So, depending on how many you want would depend on how much of the baguette you use. So, I'll keep slicing this. Then I'll show you what to do with the herbs and that. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so you slice your bread like I showed you. Put it on your cookie sheet. Put your olive oil or butter on both sides. Put it in the oven, 375 degrees. Lightly toast both sides. Don't forget, flip it halfway through. Probably 5 minutes total. Yours is going to differ depending on your bread and that. Just keep a close eye on it. Alright, so then you got your green onions, your cilantro, your parsley. Finely chop it. I'm going to run mine through the food processor. Pulse it a couple times in food processor. And I'll show you what that looks like. So you take them out of the oven. Put a thin layer of pesto. You cross them. Real thin. Thin layer, thin layer. And then we're going to take our parsley, cilantro, and green onions. Sprinkle a little bit of them on there. About like yay. You can use a spoon and spoon it on if you want to be fancy, but we ain't fancy, we're redneck. We're rednecking it. If you came here for fanciness, you better redneckinize you came to the wrong place. Because you ain't getting fancy. Okay. Okay, so after you get your cilantro, parsley, green onions. Take your cheese. You can use shredded or just shred it yourself. Doesn't matter. Put your cheese on them. Don't go overboard. Be a little generous with it, but don't put like whole slice of cheese on one piece. They're little. Okay, so to give you a sample, there's a dire tray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 of them was done with 3 slices of cheese. American, just regular sandwich slices. Just as a reference, but you can do more cheese, you can do less cheese. You can do no cheese. These recipes are fully customizable. Make them to your liking. You're the one eating them, not me. I'm cooking them the way I want them. Alright, you get them cheesified. Get your cheese on them. Throw them back in the oven, 350, 375, whatever you had your oven on. Long enough to melt the cheese. Keep an eye on it. That's all we're doing, melting the cheese. Once the cheese is melted, throw them on your plate and
Alright
enjoy.
guys, melt your cheese, take them out of the oven, let them cool off just a tad bit, because they're going to be hot. Take them out of the oven, enjoy them.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try out the recipe. Comment below any recipe you'd like to see. Comment with your variations of the recipe. Don't forget, like, favorite, subscribe. Shoot on over to Bubba's Custom Gifts. Like, favorite, and subscribe there. Comment below on any video you'd like to see made. And there's links below for Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and all the way to contact me and everything. Keep in touch. Until next time, I'll catch you all down the road.